My name is Jurecki. I am the director of Hidden in Plain Sight. Hidden in Plain Sight is a film about trying to pay attention to what's in front of you by taking a look through the Cleveland Cultural Gardens.
My name is Frazier. I'm the writer and co-producer of the film. And like Joe said, it's really about the cultural gardens and how we need to pay attention to what's right in front of us and not miss it, not overlook it.
This has been an amazing film for me, and one of the reasons is it's one of my first solo directing projects of this size, but it's also one of the first projects that it's the first project I've ever directed that was written by someone else, by Luke, and it's been a really incredible experience getting the opportunity to collaborate with another writer and another storyteller and someone handling a different part of the story, and have that challenge me as a director and the collaborative process, because we were able to work together really heavily to figure out what the story was and construct it, and so for me that was incredibly neat. Well, what inspired me to make this film was him. What inspired me to make this film was, Luke came to us and, was really passionate about the gardens and really wanted to do it. The idea of Hidden in Plain Sight came up, and that's where I really got inspired to make the film. Like that idea of that there are these things around us, particularly in Cleveland, that we don't pay attention to, but that are rich with history and beauty and meaning, but they just go by us. And so once the idea of doing kind of an essay about things being hidden in plain sight came up, that was what I got inspired by.
Yeah, and I think Joe's right that the inspiration was that we all have our hidden in plain sight places or people that we just have a tendency to overlook. We get really busy, we're really distracted, we have so much going on, but instead of just going along with that flow, we try to stop the flow. That it inspired me to say, what is one thing that I overlook? What is one thing that I can't really, say that I've stopped and paid enough attention to? Cleveland is such a cultural gem. There's so much going on here, and people who didn't know anything about the gardens, I'll tell you what is really gratifying is people say, I'm going to go down there. This woman last night was sitting in front of us, and right after the film, she actually turned to my wife, she goes, I've never stopped there. I've gone by them a lot. Like just what we say in the film. It's like, exactly that people haven't been able to take or don't choose to take the time, right? So that's the gratifying part, to be able to bring a movie about Cleveland to the film festival and know that you're helping in some small way expose a great cultural place to those in Cleveland. I hope that this movie encourages people to really take the time and look at what's right in front of them. Thousands of cars go by the cultural gardens every day to the employment centers, University Circle, and around the hospitals. It takes a little bit of effort. The parking's not the best down there, but you can find places up on East Boulevard to go. You can park at either end at the Rockefeller Greenhouse. So I just hope this film encourages people to take a few moments in the springtime and go check it out.